I'm Andy Hillier and I've got a special request in that's come in for Kansas by Corey Taylor. It's a cool little song. I'm going to teach you how to play it. Just before I do though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, giving me a like on the video, leaving me some comments in the comment section, including any requests that you've got. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me and print the tabs off for this, I'll put it on my Patreon account. I'll leave a link in the description. Before we start, we've got to detune our guitar to E flat, so everything down a semitone, so you end up with E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. So it's all down a half step or a semitone. Okay, so we've got an intro which is kind of 3 lines long. We've got a verse, a bridge, and a chorus, and that's all I've got for you. Okay, so this first line is the intro, and it sounds like this. So for that, it's played on an acoustic guitar, but we can do it on an electric guitar. Starts with this chord, which is your first finger on A2, second finger E2, third finger on B3. And we're going to play down, down, up, or we could do all down strings if you want. And then we've got a hit on this. All I'm doing is taking off my first finger and my second finger, and I've got my finger on B3, and I'm playing from the A string downwards, which kind of sounds wrong on its own, but it works in the track. And then the last hit of that bar is going to go to this G5 chord, which is your third finger E3, sorry, second finger E3, third finger on B3. Make this finger touch the A string so it doesn't ring out, and make the third finger touch the E string so that doesn't ring out. So we end up with that G5 chord. So from the beginning, slowly, it's a bit faster. So really the pick direction should go down, down, up, up, and then up on the last one as well. So you got. And then we go to the third bar, which is your first finger on fret 2 of the D string, second finger E2, third finger on B2. I'm going to go. And then we're going to take the fingers off, making sure you're only hitting the bottom 4 strings. Then to this C add 9 type chord, which is your second finger A3, third finger on B3. So bar number 3 goes. So the first 4 bars go. And then in bar 5 we're going to keep that same chord on, which is your C add 9 type chord. We can go down, down, up, and then an upstroke on a D5, which is your first finger G2, third finger B3. And then it goes back to this G5 chord. And in bar 6, we're going to play on the top string 3, 2, 0. Then hit that 2 with probably your thumb. And then we're going to hit the D chord in the next bar, or the D5 chord. So it goes. Okay, so the whole line slowly goes. And up to speed. And you're just holding that on for 2 bars. And then that's where the distortion kicks in, so that the rest of it should have been clean. And the distorted part sounds like this. There's 2 lines of it and it goes. So for that, we're starting similar to what we had before. There's a couple of notes missing. First finger A2, third finger B3, middle 4 strings and go down, down, up. Take your first finger off and hit that. And then it goes to the G5, which is your second finger on E3. Third finger stays on the B3 all the way through that. So you got... And then 3 hits of that in the next bar. So bars 9 and 10 go... Then to E minor, which is just A2 and D2, and we're going to go down, down, up. Then D. Then the C add 9 again. Then 3 more hits on that. So that first line the first line of the distorted part goes. Into the next bar, next line as well, bar 13, down, down, up on that same chord, the C add 9 type. Then D, back to G, then 3 more hits on G. Then E2, again I'll probably play it with my thumb, and then hitting a D chord in the next bar and going D, 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 and then to D sus4 on that last hit. Can you see that it goes to E3? And then into the next bar, E2, D sus2, where you take your second finger off of the D chord, then back onto the D chord for the last hit. So bars 15 and 16 go. Up speed. And then it's just a G 5 chord in bar 17. And then on the A string, 3, 3, 2, 0. There's a little run into the verse. Okay, so let's try the whole of that line. We've got... Okay, hold that bass note on the E2 through bars 15 and 16. Okay, so let's put the whole of the intro together. Here it comes. Ready? And... Okay, on to the verse. We're just going to hit a G5, and then we're just going to palm mute the E string at the 3rd fret, and then A3, A2, A. So the first 2 bars slowly go. And up speed. The next 2 bars are the same. On to the next line, the next 2 bars are the same. Then it's just a D power chord. Then does that same run, A3, A3, A2, A. So let's just try the verse. We'll do it a little bit slowed down. 1, 2, 3, boom. And then it repeats back and does the verse again. But on the second time of doing it, you don't play the in like where you can see bar 26 is. You miss out 26 and just keep playing the D power chord in bar 27. Then we get to the bridge of the song, which goes... So 2 E minor chords, just going down, down, and then a D chord on an upstroke, and then a C chord, which is your first finger B1, second finger D2, third finger A3, on an up, and then 3 downs in the next bar. So you got... And it does that 3 times, and then it goes to an A power chord, which is just open A and D2. Then the note B, which is A2, and then a C chord for that. So let's try the whole of the bridge. So the first 2 bars, repeat round 3 times, and then you carry on. Here we go, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. One more repeat. Carry on. Which takes us to the chorus, which is basically the same as the 2nd and 3rd lines, just without the extra G chord on the end. So it goes. Then it repeats. Then it goes back to the verse, bridge, and then the chorus. And then there's a middle 8, which I haven't worked out. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video. If you want the tabs for this, I'll put it on my Patreon account. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Thanks for watching this. I do appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.